Someone named Jesselyn Williamson wanted to see where my idea is headed, so I made part 1 of the series just for you. Sorry if I butchered the name, by the way. So if you've seen my latest short, then you're aware of the name Ren Magician. Now, I will admit, because I'm kinda lazy and didn't have enough narrative brain power to fully flesh out my character and integrate him into the My Hero Academia universe, I decided to get help from Google Gemini. And I know what some of you in the comments are saying. AI is dumb. But whatever. Now, if we were to go down the magical process of production, that'll take hours. So this is the narrative, aka the short version. Alright, let's get down to it.
The tale of the mage's downfall. Long before quirks reshaped humanity, the world harbored a different kind of extraordinary power, true magic. It was an ancient, subtle force, passed down through select bloodlines, existing unseen and largely misunderstood by the common populace. For centuries, these mages lived in quiet harmony, often subtly aiding the common folk with their unique gifts, offering discreet help and guardianship where needed. Their powers, distinct from any natural mutation or phenomenon known to others, operated beneath the radar, ensuring a well-guarded, peaceful existence that benefited those around them. However, this hidden benevolence was shattered by an era of profound ignorance and paranoia known as the witch trials, predating the dawn of quirks by nearly 1,000 years. Fueled by fear and misunderstanding, this period saw mages ruthlessly hunted, accused of malevolence, and subjected to brutal persecution. Instruments of everyday life, like pitchforks, became symbols of terrifying mob violence, while the pentagram, a once neutral symbol, was twisted into a mark of their perceived evil. The mages were driven to near extinction, their numbers decimated, their knowledge systematically destroyed, and their very memory erased from public consciousness. The vanishingly few practitioners who survived were driven to even deeper hiding, abandoning their traditions and public identities. This era left an indelible scar, a profound generational trauma passed down through their bloodlines, manifesting as an inherent hypervigilance, deep-seated guardedness, and an instinctive fear of exposure. Their magic, too, adapted, evolving into a more subtle, evasive form, primarily focused on concealment, manipulation from the shadows, and ensuring survival against overwhelming odds. This adaptation made their abilities less overt but no less potent, designed for discretion above all else, as their numbers dwindled to an absolute minimum. As quirks began to emerge across the globe, they provided an unexpected, albeit precarious, new layer of cover for the sole remaining mage lineage. Any unusual ability could now be attributed to a quirk, however unclassified or strange it might seem, inadvertently shielding the last vestiges of true magic. Yet, this also rendered their true magic even more alien, an entirely different fundamental force that couldn't be explained or copied by quirk theory. The Magician family, the absolute last surviving mage line in existence, continued their existence on the fringes, meticulously guarding their ancestral secret and the inherited trauma, praying for a future where their ancient power might finally find a place, or at least remain unthreatened. It was into this complex and dangerous legacy that Ren Magician, the ultimate last scion of his unique line, was born.